Back again. This is a continuation from my previous video. The internet isn't the best. So where was I? Yeah. So, to realize a dream. Step 1, acknowledge your desire. Step 2, plant the seed and commit to making it happen, even if you don't know how, and keep that dream alive. And step 3 is take action on your intuition. So I'd followed my intuition and taken this job out in Bali, in Indonesia. It all kind of fell apart. But when I was there, I met some writers, and I went out with one of them, and was just asking her about how she kind of set up her career. And before then, I'd literally never even thought of working as a writer for my career, even though it was in that moment that suddenly I just had an epiphany, and I realized that I was a writer. Like, I didn't even think about it before, but looking back, like, I'd been writing my entire life. Like, I was always filling up journals ever since I was small. All my way through education, I've been reading and writing essays for almost my whole life. So it was a very, very strong skill for me that I literally hadn't even acknowledged. So that just goes to show that you just don't know. There are things about yourself that you can't see right now that, when you just follow your desires, suddenly the veil is lifted and opportunities suddenly become available to you down new avenues that, you may be already fully capable of and fully prepared for, but you just never even thought that was, a viable career for you, or you maybe pushed it aside because for one reason or another, you thought it wouldn't work out, or you were afraid of it, or you just had self-worth or self-confidence issues that were clouding your vision of what you're really capable of. So what I love about how everything just turned around for me within, on this one dinner with this one writer, and she just laid it out to me how she'd launched her writing career very, very quickly and become very successful, and had this digital laptop lifestyle that I desired. And so just the universe conspired to just hand it to me in my lap. And I'd never even thought about that. I thought, if I want to be an internet marketer, I'm going to have to, do all this training, and it might take me years to build this business. And in the end, from there, so after that other job had fallen through, I moved to India for a few months just because, I was again just following my intuition, and I was also recovering from a big burnout from my master's and from working in film production. So I knew that I'd be able to do lots of yoga, learn lots about meditation, and just buy myself some time, like a lot of time, to start getting this business up and running. I started my writing career and my writing business, and since then, from that point, in the last 3 years, I have been traveled and lived and worked in 12 different countries. So it really did give me the freedom that I desired to travel the world, to move wherever I want. And because I've been living in Canada for many years, and I'm originally from the UK, obviously it was one challenge for me has been to be able to see and spend time with loved ones. So that's really the greatest privilege that a digital career has given me, is being able to choose when and where I can be with the people that I want to be with. So, for example, this month's just gone by, I come back to the UK to celebrate Christmas with my family, and I stayed on an extra month because it was my mum's 60th, which is a really big celebration, and we did a big surprise party for her, and then we actually surprised her in Paris because her partner took her out there, and then me and my brothers and sisters decided to go and surprise her. And we've never done anything like that in our family, so it was a huge deal, and it was amazing, and I was so grateful that I had that flexibility to be able to stay on longer, and to be able to be there. And now I'm obviously in Argentina with my partner because he's on holiday for a month, So even though I'm still working, at least I have that freedom. I can be with him, and it's just such a privilege. And of course, it comes with many, many challenges as well, like getting over jet lag, finding good internet, obviously being away from stability, being away from a stable support community for long periods of time, being away from people that I love for long periods of time. You know, these are all things that I've had to sacrifice for, you know, for the dream. And, you know, obviously there's health foods that's not always available in countries. Like, I travel with supplies of key foods like good quality protein, my protein shakes, nuts, these kinds of things. If I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get what I need, I'm like kind of a weird, like, squirrely hoarder in that way. And, you know, like months supplies of vitamins that I order from like high quality suppliers in the UK and the US. Like, I always make sure I have enough when I'm going to other countries where, you know, I can't get those kinds of things delivered. So it takes a lot of organization. It can be quite stressful, like constantly being on the move and constantly having my life in a suitcase with the luggage limits that are always getting smaller and smaller these days. But I love it, and that's why I keep doing it for now. And yeah, what else was I going to talk about? Yeah, so basically the main takeaway that I want you to get from this story is how magically your dreams can come true. You know, you don't have to plan it all out. You don't have to know how you're going to do it. Just let yourself dream and commit to your desires and your dreams, and be a little bit patient. And, you know, I do think that dreams can come about very, very quickly if we'll let them. That one took me 2 years. I've noticed in a lot of my dreams, when I've like set an intention or said I really, really want something, there's like about a 2-year time lag for me to get it. Those are, you know, quite big ones, but there have been little ones which obviously come around faster. So I would love to hear what your experience is with, you know, time from when you like plant the dream seed as to when it kind of sprouts and you get those results in your life. But the thing that, you know, achieving this digital nomad dream for me has been the best part of it, has just made me realize that all my dreams are possible. You know, like, you just have no idea how things are going to work out. As long as you're willing to just go with it and believe it's possible and, you know, jump in with 2 feet first and make it work, anything will happen for you. So if you are curious about what you could be doing differently to make your dreams come true faster, and you'd like to jump on a discovery call with me, send me a message and we can talk about it. And yeah, my parting message for you is to just dream big, get creative, and start having the fun that you deserve. So thank you so much for watching. I'd love to see your questions and comments, and I'm going to go on location and do some more lives from around Buenos Aires, so you can see a little bit more of Argentina over the next few weeks. Lots of love. Bye.